You may not know this about Susan, but she is the most photogenic person I have ever met. She has a beautiful soul, a beautiful smile. So that helps. But there's something else, and it is that she has a natural ebullience. She has a beautiful spirit that shines out everywhere she goes. And she always ends up with a bright, bigger-than-life expression of joy, of compassion, of care.
She is a gute neshama.
Susan is sunlight, and I think she just shines.
Inspiring.
Caring. Earnest.
Giving.
The perfect smile every time.
Effervescent.
She's very musical.
Genuine.
I'd say warm. I was going to say warm. Can't get on Susan Giving, so.
I'm so happy to see everybody. Can we just all stand up? Everybody just shake it out. The very first time I met Susan, my children were young and were interested in singing in the choir. And I remember how sweet and how warm she was to the children. And she still has that spirit today.
She gets everybody moving, brings joy and excitement.
Favorite memory of Susan was when she was prepping my daughter for her bat mitzvah. She made her feel so calm, and it was just perfect.
And then musically, of course, she has raised the bar considerably. And she has a really good sense of balancing the traditional music that people want to hear, along with introducing new things that they don't know that it even exists, but then they'll want to hear it later.
She was a big part of the reason that we came to TBA, the musical community that she created.
When we sing, when we sing, when we sing, we are one. Oh, that was beautiful, right? Let's do that again.
She is dedicated to bringing out the best in the person she's with because she understands that music is a collaborative process. It's about the joining of voices, the joining of souls, the mixing of instruments with spirit. She gets that better than anyone I've ever met.
Susan has had such an impact on this temple and this community.
Susan has this way of bringing everybody together, making them feel welcome, making them feel loved.
I am not a good singer, and she knows that. And she's just always made me feel like I'm actually kind of good, and I'm not. And I think she has the capability of making everyone feel good and special and important.
Susan's just been an amazing influence. She taught me to love music. The biggest thing she taught me about song leading is that it's not about the music. It's not about your guitar or your voice or even you. It's about everyone else. It's about your congregation and bringing them together. So I think Susan taught me a sense of community and a sense of warmth that I don't think I would have had without her.
The musical environment that she creates invites everybody in, makes them feel welcome, makes them feel that they can participate. And I think that's one of the most important things to me is the way that Susan makes our services and makes our spiritual experiences participatory.
Give a hug to someone you love. Give a hug and say Shana Tova.
I started playing guitar because of Susan, and playing guitar has brought me a lot of joy in my life and opened up a lot of opportunities. And I feel like it's a really big part of who I am.
She'll always be in our hearts and in our memories, so we can always carry that on with us.
I don't think anyone could say that Susan hasn't had an impact on them. Her love of music, her love of this temple, it's just infectious, and it's always amazing to come to Temple and hear her sing and hear her help lead us in song.
I've brought all the things that I've learned from Susan to my college Hillel and to all the communities I'm a part of.
It has been such a pleasure and a joy to work with her. And I know I speak for all the people who have listened to her over the years, who have celebrated with her, who have cried with her, who have been comforted by her, to know that they are in the presence of a unique spirit. And I know that her essence will forever remain unchanged. And my guess is she will always be the most photogenic person in the crowd.
Let